What's up, y'all? So today I want to talk about something that is very important and definitely touches on diet and training, but for the most part is something that is more about your personal development. Because the title of this video is going to be, let me think for a second. Honesty will get you jacked. Telling the truth means more than just not telling lies. It means telling yourself that you have something you need to fix, that you have a list of things that you have to do every day, and going to bed every night knowing that you completed them. Because that will elevate, as woo-woo as this sounds, elevate your frequency. I will make more videos explaining what this is. I am not a new ager. I am not one of those people that talk about, weird, your vibration and stuff like that. There's some validity to stuff like that. Now, I'm not some guy that works at McDonald's and talks about manifestation. I went to one of the top 10 schools in the United States. I work at a pretty good financial company. This stuff is true, and the people at the very bottom that work at McDonald's, they talk about, but also the people at the tippy top, they follow this stuff. They know that life is more than just the physical realm. They understand that your actions, your thoughts, how you treat other people reverberates across not just the physical plane, but the spiritual plane. And if you don't understand that yet, if that goes over your head, there's a chance that your biology is getting in the way of that. What do I mean by that? When you are constantly going through blood sugar fluctuations, you're having carbs 3 times a day like most people, let alone once a day, your body is just simply going to go between these ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs, to the point where you can't think straight. You can't think about things beyond the material plane. When you're addicted to carbs and you're addicted to plants, you get put into this mode where you're just looking for that next dopamine fix. I mean, be honest with me, is this the first piece of content you've consumed today? Or have you consumed thousands and thousands of other videos, most likely, over the past week, just mindlessly scrolling, and you can't even tell me what was the reel you watched 10 reels ago? That's not just because you're a social media user. It's not just because you're young. It's not just because you have a phone addiction. It's because of your neurochemistry. And every chemical interaction in your body is supported by something that you at one point ingested. Everything in your body, every molecule is made up of something that you ate. Chew on that for a second. No pun intended. Think about it. If you're putting low quality things into your body, and you really expand on what low quality means, and you include plants in general, how much better do you think the way that you think, the way that the chemicals will interact in your mind, in your body, in your muscles, how much better do you think they will interact if you theoretically ate what our ancestors did? Now, back to the topic of this video, being honest with yourself. If you look in the mirror every day and you don't see who you want to see, you don't feel the way that you want to feel when you wake up, you feel groggy, you don't feel excited for Monday, and then you turn around from that mirror and you don't do anything to change that, you're ignoring being honest with yourself. You're lying to yourself. Because if you were honest with yourself, you'd look yourself in the mirror and say, hey, I, with my own 2 hands that God gave me, have a chance to change that. So the antithesis of this honesty is to instead look at, when you look at me and you look at all the people that have completely changed their lives doing what I do, you cast it off. You say, oh, that doesn't work. I don't want to do that. It's not worth my time. I don't feel like doing it. It's not sustainable for me. It's not something that I want to do. You're ignoring the truth. Okay? You're choosing comfort You're choosing familiarity. You're choosing your current situation that, if you were being honest with yourself, is not a situation that you would choose if you could just snap your fingers and have whatever you wanted. So, telling the truth includes being true to what your conscience is telling you, to what God is telling you. So, I'm going to leave you with that. Go look in the mirror after this video and decide if you are living the life that you want to live, if you feel the way that you want to feel. And if you're not, either lie to yourself and say there's nothing you can do about it, or be honest and know that you could change what you see in the mirror. You could change how you feel tomorrow, today. You could look different in weeks. You could feel different tomorrow. Be honest with yourself. And if you haven't learned about what we talk about in this channel, go watch the video that I have linked in the description. It's like 45 minutes long. Don't be a dopamine fiend. Put it on double speed if you have to. It's like 20 minutes if you do it that way. Or you can lie to yourself and say that's not going to help you. And you can just continue to watch more and more videos until you find that one thing that's going to help you. Watch it and learn. Jesus is King. God bless y'all.